Alright, welcome back.
We're back. We got the map of the Disney Castle.
Wow.
We'll be able to go to Disney World and find all the secret entrances.
Can we find Disney's shrunken head in the basement, frozen for time?
Yes. He's still running the company, though.
I love that they're like... There's so many people that are like hell-bent on the fact that they cryogenically froze his head. But then, like, when you look into it, there's, like, literally no evidence whatsoever that he even knew what cryogenically freezing things were at the time, because it was such an experimental technology.
I just love it because people are just like, yeah, that's the thing. And it's just like, that's not... No.
There has been people that have been cryogenically frozen, but, like, Disney's not one of them. It was way too new of a technology by the time it happened.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like everybody's just like, Disney is gonna be. He's got all these things and blah blah. And it's just like, you guys are so dumb.
I think people are just really bent on it because of the fact that like it's feasible that it could have happened because the technology was available. And knew before he died. Like they were already freezing people before he died, and it's like, yeah, they froze like one person, and like no one knows if it's gonna work in the long run. Like I'm pretty sure he was probably. I'm pretty sure even if he did got it brought up to him, he was probably like, no, that just sounds stupid.
Yeah, it's very funny to me.
I don't know if you've ever looked into any of that for cryogenical freezing, because it makes no sense to me.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely insane.
It's not like the technology doesn't make sense, but it's the thought process behind it. So they cryogenically freeze you, right? Which essentially they drain all your blood out and replace your blood with this like essentially an antifreeze like liquid thing to freeze you solid.
Yep.
And keep your cells alive, which does mean that, like, they would need to refill your body with blood somehow? Like, I don't know where they'd get that, or if they keep yours and freeze it somewhere, I have no idea, but...
Who knows?
Who knows? Cryogenic freezing is weird to begin with.
Yeah.
And made extra weird by the fact that no one quite understands it.
Oh. Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Hold on, I'll let this play out. Hail, never mind.
Hail Hydra!
Yeah, there you go. Hail Hydra.
My favorite running joke to just...
Okay.
Can't expect to open the big door.
I mean, it makes sense.
My favorite running joke is, whenever people talk to me, I always go, Hail Hydra. Because, Hydra's the real thing that's running the world.
You get along great with my college friends.
Hail Hydra.
But every now and again, out of the blue, one of them will just like, alright, we'll be like, alright, I'm taking off. And we'll be like, alright, cool, we'll go for a handshake. And when he goes for the handshake, he pulls you in real close and whispers into your ear, Hail Hydra.
So, have you seen where that's from?
Yeah, it's from the fucking
Captain America
movie. That's why we watched that movie together, and that's why we all do it now.
That's good, because it just makes me laugh, because it's just like, this is so dumb, but I love it.
Yeah, whenever he says Hail Hydra, I immediately reply with, yes, Hail Hydra.
I love it so much because of how dumb it is.
It is so stupid. I think that's why it caught on so much for our group, because we saw it and immediately laughed. We were like, this is so stupid. But anyways, cryogenically freezing technology is literally banking on the idea that someday in the future they will figure out how to unfreeze you. Like, they have no fucking idea how to unfreeze someone after they cryogenically freeze them.
Oh yeah,
it'll
happen at some point.
Like, it's all banking on the idea that eventually someday they will know how to unfreeze you, and then you can live in the future.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm just like, that sounds incredibly that sounds really unthought out. Yeah, it's like that seems like it was really poorly thought out. But people are dedicated to being insane, I guess.
Well, yeah, you gotta be.
Faye Valentine did it in Cowboy Bebop. That's the fucking name of the show. Took me a minute.
It's a sci-fi thing, but it's just like, guys, that's not really realistic. They don't...
Well, no, it existed before that. They were just... They used the idea of cryogenically freezing
a lot
they played with that on... Well, they played with it on Cowboy Bebop because they bring her back alive in the future when they can cure her. But then they just offload a bunch of debt, and then she has to go through Future Shock because she doesn't know what fucking anything is.
Oh, that's what I love whenever you got, like, time travel bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just like Future Shock, and it's just like, why would you do that?
Yeah, it's just such an odd, like... Because I always think about it, I'm like, man, fucking old people get freaked out when you have an iPhone, and you think you're gonna be okay when you wake up in the future and people can talk to each other through microchips in their brains?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna like it as much as you think you are.
Yeah. That's what I love about that shit, and it's just like, guys, that's not... Oh, there's the button.
Activating secret weapon.
Yeah, the purifying light of Kingdom Hearts.
Disney head attack robot activate. Kill. Kill. Kill.
Fucking laser beams. Look how tiny these little sodas are.
Yeah, it's a little
almost
soda.
Impractical.
It is almost impractical. Well, it's a healthy amount of sugar for the day. Which is a lie, because there's no healthy amount of sugar.
Supposedly this is one serving. It's got 44 grams of sugar.
How many grams of sugar are you supposed to have in a single day?
Probably not that much. Supposedly this is 87% DV. So 80% of daily value, I think that means.
I believe it.
So,
all of it?
Yeah.
It's like, so all of it.
So I'll be up for a little bit to compare with this with the rest of the soda we have.
I don't get that from soda, but I only drink root beer, and root beer doesn't have any caffeine in it.
Yeah, it doesn't have any caffeine, yeah.
Which always gets people, because they're just like, what do you mean you don't drink anything with caffeine? How do you stay awake? And I'm just like, I just do.
I'm pretty sure somebody was telling me it's only, like, clear sodas that have caffeine in it.
That's not true. Coca-Cola has a shit ton of caffeine in it.
Somebody was telling me something.
I know that.
I forget which one.
So I know that, for sure.
Well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
Excuse me, you're forgetting a Queen Minnie.
All in good time.
Yeah.
I promise you'll be able to...
You can't attack her, she's only an illusion.
I'm an illusion!
Just what are you doing here, Maleficent?
Ah, Queen Minnie. Radiant as always.
I love the ironic bows
Yeah, right.
done by villains.
However, it's a bit too bright for what I have in mind. I suppose
You think she keeps her hair in the hat like spikes, by the
Yes, yes, she does.
way? Okay.
touch of darkness.
Because she could just have it run down her back, but I think it's way funnier if it's just up in spikes like that.
In the Maleficent movie, that's what they do.
Really?
Yeah.
Very well. I'll stop.
And I guess,
Just as soon
you might
as
find this a little
Castle
funny.
belongs to me.
I'm blanking on the woman who played Maleficent in that movie, but her costume as Maleficent was so scary that the only kid they were able to get
Nothing like
to
this
play
has
the
ever
young
happened
Aurora
before.
was her own daughter, because she was the only kid who wasn't freaked out by the Maleficent costume.
Funny.
Because, you know, that's my mom. She might be in a weird costume, but that's my mom. So that's the only reason where
Fair enough.
I'm like, that's funny.
That's perfect. Merlin just might know something about this.
Merlin!
I'm gonna go back.
We saw him in Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah.
That ain't no Hall of Bastion.
Hollow Bastion! There ain't no Hollow Bastion!
I don't know what a hollaback girl is. All I know is I want her dead. Stupid Family Guy jokes.
Oh my god, it's so true. So, here's the other fun part I love about Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Sora got another accessory swap? Looks like everybody's losing their shit again.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell.
Dude, that's every RPG in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can attach more shit. Give me your stuff. I need your stuff.
This is mine now.
Hey, this is mine. I'm keeping this. Can I have it? No, fuck
Fuck
off. It's mine. Oh my god. I
Oh,
love
dude,
it.
and we also got a page so we can go, to do more of, what's his name?
I have no
Winnie the
idea.
Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Ugly fugly doubly doubly stuff of fluff. Yeah.
Castle's in danger.
Oh,
Whoa.
What is all that racket?
get the fuck out of my house!
So you know what Winnie the Pooh's Land is a board game?
It's a book.
Well, it's a board game, right? In the book? Not in this one, but in one of them.
Sure.
It's like the first one or something, I think. I don't know, I remember you saying it was like a board game in one of these.
Oh, that was Birth by Sleep, yes.
I can't see. See, I totally remembered. I have a Winnie the Pooh game for Game Boy Color. And that's a board game. We should play it instead of whatever this is.
I love how they zone out for the explanation from Donald.
Right.
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself.
Savage.
Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
I don't know.
Is not good.
Fuck if I know.
I'm afraid it's quite serious.
I'm gonna need to get King Arthur for this.
I'm gonna go have to get Yen Sid because he's Disney spelled backwards. Oh.
What's that?
Who's that?
It's a door, dumbass.
That world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Is this some fucking hollow moving castle shit? Are we gonna open that door and it's gonna be a new world every time?
We should go get him.
Wait a moment.
Of course.
Perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should
So
be
I gotta wank it for a second now.
I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger.
So we gotta go into the past?
Then why did you summon it into the castle?
Because there's another door that's identical to that door.
Couldn't you just move it out of the castle? Like into space? So that way when they
How
open it, it's just
dare
like... You know what I mean?
Special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
Stop that?
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
Just make sure not to kill anyone. But before that, we're gonna actually go play some dumb minigames.
I was more implying the whole, like, they open the door and it's just like a brothel. Must resist
Something
temptation.
dark. It's something dark, Chris.
Must resist temptation.
Something dark.
You know your friends, the man you see is only an illusion.
I love it.
I don't know, it's something so funny to me about how he says illusion that gets me.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Ugly tubbly dubbly dub goes to fluff. That's how it goes.
Oh yeah, this guy.
The whistling weasel.
I was just thinking and wondering.
Who the fuck are you?
Daddling out of here.
Ski-daddling.
Why? Because it's Wednesday, of course.
Wednesday.
Oh, well then, happy Wednesday. Now, I think I shall wish everyone a happy Wednesday.
They're spelling it wrong. It's pronounced hump day. No. Fucking hate that shit.
Who is everyone?
Huh. What is my life?
I feel like Winnie the Pooh would be really depressing if it wasn't for the fact that he's just so stupid he doesn't realize how shit his life is.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh no, we have to go save Piglet.
Like, Eeyore's depressed, but I'm pretty sure that's because Eeyore's the only one with, like, half a brain.
Yeah, he's
in
also
all
got,
of the
like,
lands.
chronic depression.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
My favorite is, my favorite depression to always tell people is I always like to tell people I have clinical depression, which is a depression you only really get if you're a woman after you give birth. It's like... it's like I literally can't have that classification of depression.
That one is impossible for you to have.
Yeah, but I love fucking saying it because it's just so... Because no one knows, but it sounds like severe, so people just go with it.
Oh yeah. They're like, oh, you know, that makes sense.
I have clinical depression.
And they're like, oh, that makes sense. We should leave him alone then.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course that makes sense. That's the same level as the, what is it, women's suffrage. Would you sign my petition to end women's suffrage? And then everyone's like, oh yeah, that sounds... Yeah, of course we want to end women's suffering. Not what that word is.
Oh my god, I love it because it's so true.
It's literally, for anyone who doesn't know, and so you don't get tricked by assholes, women's suffrage is the women's right to vote. So
Yeah.
ending women's suffrage would be ending their right to vote. Don't sign papers unless you know what they say.
Yeah, people are great. Wow, thank you, Sora. Yeah, here comes Pooh Bear.
Thank you for announcing that.
Pooh, are you alright? Why, hello, it's nice to meet you. Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Nice to meet you, but Pooh, it's me, Piglet. Don't you remember me?
No. I think I would remember an oddly colored weasel. And me too. We're friends.
We are, It seems I can't remember. Now, who the fuck were you again?
Who the fuck are you?
Pooh, this is very sad.
It's this is very sad. Gotta emphasize the V's. There's like 4 V's there.
Oh no!
Wow, he's lighter than air.
Goodbye, Sora. Goodbye, Pooh. I'm off to die.
Piglet? Yeah, I was just thinking that too. I was like, what is he, like, just this is the end of him? Is he dying?
Oh my, that looks rather fun, doesn't it? I'd say we seem to have a serious predicament. So would you mind going after poor Piglet?
I would, actually. I have more important
Dude, I need
things
to
do.
hit that button and save Piglet.
Oh, cool. More QuickTime events. They're my favorites. Hold on. Can you pause for a second and then hit the button when I no just hit the spin right when I like click. Gotta go fast! Stop! Fast! Gotta go fast!
Oh, that reminded me. So yesterday I watched the Sonic the Hedgehog movie that came out a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
The one with what's his name?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
The new one, right?
Yes.
Like the live action one.
I had a good time watching it.
Yeah, it's really good because the fucking director was just like, wow, it seems like fans really hate this. I guess we'll start over.
My buddy made a very good joke, and he's like, I give this person credit because they actually were the one who made the joke.
Yeah.
The internet bullied the studio into spending $5 million to remake the movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm like, that is the truest fucking comment.
It's the only reason that movie is any fucking good. Although I will admit, the fucking original cut of that movie, I think would have been the single funniest fucking movie to come out that year.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been good, but it would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that the original trailer had him running around, and I immediately fell in love with that original trailer because he's like, sitting there and it's getting all amped and they're showing shots, and then all of a sudden Gangster's Paradise starts playing. Fucking Gangster's Paradise starts playing over Sonic the motherfucking Hedgehog. Yeah. I was immediately sold. I was like, this is gonna be fucking terrible. I can't wait to see it.
It's the worst movie ever, and I love it.
This is gonna be fucking awful.
Maybe the worst movie ever.
Jump down, Piglet. I'll catch you.
Sonic the Hedgehog man over there spending most of his life living in a gangster's paradise.
I thought it was a good movie, though.
Sonic's been rapping and fapping so long that even his mama thinks that his mind is gone.
It's so funny because my girlfriend was just like, that doesn't look like Dr. Eggman. And I was just like, he'll get there.
Yeah.
He'll get there.
Dude, the person that got to play Dr. Eggman is
I'm blanking on his name. Is it Bill Murray?
I can't... Crap, what is his name? I'm super bad with celebrity names, but I
need to look it up.
He was like the perfect choice for that role.
Oh yeah, no, it was great because it's like his old movies that he used to do where he's just fucking off the walls bonker.
Yeah, fucking super out there and weird.
And that's literally his best roles.
Well, that's what I said in the original trailer. I'm like, this whole movie looks terrible, but the dude playing Eggman looks like he nails Eggman. And he totally nails him.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah. I was like, I knew it wasn't Bill Murray. Because Bill Murray is the more serious... Well, not serious, but he's the serious comedian, as I like to put him. Like, he's super funny, but he does it with this stoic, like, no shits given tone, which is what makes him funny.
But, no, he's great. And, like, they have him get the big, long beard, and he's, like, in a fucking mushroom wasteland, and he's shaving his head, and he's just like, a lesser man would lose his mind in this situation, but I'm not a lesser man. And I'm just like, yeah this sounds like Dr. Eggman.
Literally perfect Eggman. Like, literally perfect.
This is Eggman.
Yeah, Jim Carrey is perfect. Jim Carrey is a fucking phenomenal actor, by the way.
He's amazing.
He's fantastic.
I love it, though. It made me laugh my butt off. We're gonna open the door.
And release the darkness inside?
Yes.
Are we gonna find Goth Mom?
Yes.
Is this where she's been hiding?
Step on me, please.
Goth Mommy, no.
Oh, no, that's in the next game. Well, we are going to see something that I love.
No, Derek, it's in the prologue.
Oh, yes.
We have a prologue to play first.
Oh, yes.
Don't forget the prologue. I will personally attack you if you forget the prologue. Yeah, this is... I got spoiled on this while I was trying to make a thumbnail for this. So... But when I saw this, I was like, oh, holy shit, they actually do fucking...
You love this, don't you?
This is dope.
Don't you like that? I love this. When I first saw this, I was just like, this is fucking amazing.
Have you been here before?
See, what I like is that Sora actually has the old anime eyes. Pete, you're a cat! Pete used to be a cat.
Now he's a weird thing.
Yeah, now he's a, like, dog thing?
Well, there's our villain.
But he's not.
But yeah, that, see, what I like about Sora is that they gave Sora the old, like, 1950s anime eyes.
I actually do love that.
Too. It's fit the time period. I respect.
I do love that, you know?
That's respectable. That's what we in this industry call respect. Is Horace and that other chick here? Nah.
We have Cow Lady.
Yeah, whatever her name is.
And then we have...
I remember the horse guy is Horace, and I can't remember
this guy.
These are all the Disney characters that didn't make it. Like, literally just thrown into the trash bin. Like, nah, good enough.
Fuck it.
Donald, Goofy, Sora. Mickey Mouse, all I need. Trash bin.
This is the map. The map. The map. The map. The map.
Horace was always a weird character, because they could never decide if they wanted Horace to be Mickey Mouse's horse, or if they wanted him to be an actual, like, anthropomorphic animal.
I think he's in this.
Took him a while to get there. Do we go on the steamboat? We better go on the steamboat. I mean, we're in Steamboat Willie. I think Steamboat Willie might actually be officially public domain at this point.
No.
I think Disney failed to recapture the rights.
I doubt that.
I think they. I think it's.
So you're telling me
free.
We can finally make that Disney game that we never wanted to make?
No. Absolutely not.
Oh, right.
No, it's just you have the rights to watch Steamboat Willie for free and show it to anyone for free because they can't claim it as like their property now. I mean, it would be cool if we could do the other thing, but we can't.
Yeah.
But
I'll never let that happen.
No, that's just never gonna happen. It's gonna be a long time before Mickey Mouse himself is public domain.
He'll never be public domain if capitalism has anything to say about it.
I think it's because he's it's one of those things that even if he did go public domain because they couldn't copyright him, they could still trademark him forever because you can trademark until the end of time.
You're right.
So as long as they kept up their trademark, it wouldn't matter.
And they will.
Oh yes, they will. They absolutely.
Because Disney really has their team of lawyers. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, you can scoot around that though because you could make characters that. Essentially, you could make a character named Mickey Mouse and looked sort of like Mickey Mouse, but as long as it doesn't look like Disney's Mickey Mouse, then technically it would be your own character.
Yeah. Well, on that note,
with that though, we'll pick it up in the next part. We'll see you guys then.